everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me, this time in my ANN weeks, using my February, oh my gosh, words are hard, February monthly functional sub, okay? So, currently, we are in this week right here. Currently, when I'm filming this, it is Monday the 31st. And you're probably like, well, why are you using it again? Number one, because I want to, and number two, because I want to, and number three, because I think it would be cool to do a whole month of layouts with the monthly functional sub in different ways. Pseudo, kind of. Anyways, there's all this, it's all there. So, however, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a different washi as well. So I'm going to still stick with the washi that matches. This is not a subscription. You don't get this with your subscription. They're a la carte because I know some people like washi without having all of like this other stuff. So you can buy them for whatever. And obviously you can see the layout of the washi, what it looks like. It's gorgeous. So you can buy those a la carte. But I thought it would be pretty neat to use up the washi that I also have in my collection because I've done that in the past. So I'm bringing in this roll here from Simply Gilded that has some silver bows on it, which since this isn't foiled, we're doing good. And it really matches it. I mean, it's actually a color in between these two colors, but on camera it looks more closer to this color here. So I figured that was a pretty good one. So let's get into it. So we're going to plan for the 7th through whatever the end of the week is. I'll figure it out when I put my date dots down. But we're not going to use the sticky notes. So at least that's what I'm going to try not to use. Okay, so what do I use this planner for? Well, I use this planner for my health and fitness, which is not always the case. Where do I want to put the bows? Let's get the washi up and out of the way. I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit. Do I want bows on top, bows on bottom, bows on top, you know what? Let's just split the difference. And let's put bows on the top and the bottom, meaning the bottom here and the top there, or the top here and the bottom there. I don't know, whatever. Whichever way works. So, if you would like, you can always use your favorite whiteout to white out the lines that would appear on the side and the bottom of the washi that you can see like that. It does not bother me, so I do not white them out. If it bothers you, I'm sorry. It's just not something that I do. I'm not a huge fan of whiteout to begin with. Never have been. And I don't know why. I don't have an answer to that one. So, it just kind of is what it is. Do I use whiteout? Yes, I do. Do I hate when I have to use whiteout? Yes, I do. I use whiteout a lot in my pen and ink planner. Yes. Probably like, but you already have like 500 planners. Why do you have a pen and ink one? Because it's messy. That's why. It's for all the crappy stuff that I don't want to have to share or show you guys because it's bleh. You know? And let's face it, the writing in my pen and ink planner is not as pretty as the writing that's ever going to be in these planners. And sometimes they get pretty sloppy in these planners. Come on, baby. Let's go up. So, this video is going to go up. When is this video going to go up? On Wednesday the 2nd, I think is when it's going to go up. I think that's what I'm going to have it scheduled for. Because Wednesday weeks planner. That's kind of how things work in my mind. So, I will... Wow, I just cannot lay anything down straight to save my life. You know what? Let's just forgo all of that and try to stop getting things to line up in full corners and just fix it this way. It's just easier on my brain. Okay, so we, what was I talking about? Oh, I don't remember. How about that? That's about how my brain works. So this is my health and fitness planner. I pretty much just track my rings and water intake and, well, not even water intake, really, honestly, just what I drink in a day, which we all know by now is just a lot of soda. And I really need to curb that. I really need to curb that. But it is also the one thing that is like I can find complete joy in. So it's also kind of like, meh. I don't track calories. I have never been a calorie tracker. And I don't know if I ever will be a calorie tracker. And part of that is because I grew up doing so many sports. And so, and like, you know, between softball, volleyball, dance, and theater, because I did theater, you guys. Between all of those, I really, like, I needed to constantly fuel my body. That's the word I was looking for. I needed to constantly fuel my body. And so, I really want to use this pink. So, I didn't ever count calories, and I don't count calories, and I don't think I ever will count calories. So, okay, so we start on the 7th. And I know that for some people, counting calories is very, very important, and I will support you in that fully. It is just something that does not work for me. So I have some other things that I really do need to implement, but it's almost, it's a lot of time to also implement them, but I know how much better I will feel if I actually do it. And that's part of the problem. And I need to really just get over that and just do it and stuff. But baby steps, one step at a time. And currently my one step right now is ensuring that I fill this out daily. And I've actually been pretty darn good. So the current week, as soon as I get these down, I'll show you what the current week looks like. But I did this, well, not the current week, because I just showed you the current week. The previous week. Duh. That's what I needed to show you. So like my main focus is filling this out every week, even if nothing happens. So there's a few things that I track. So let's go back here and we're gonna look at it. It's so cute. So cute. Okay, so I track what I eat during the day. I don't care what it is. I just want to know what I'm eating. And part of this is so that I know where I can make modifications. These ones that have like a dash through them, it's either one, I didn't eat that day, or two, I don't remember what I ate for that meal. And that is something that I need to know, because if I'm seeing a lot of these, then I'm either not eating enough or I'm not remembering what I eat, and that's even worse. So a lot of this is just very much like trying to get into a mindset. And then I only track 2 rings. I only track my movement ring and my standing ring. My exercise ring never moves. Even when I do full exercises and I turn it on to an exercise, it never moves the way that my previous tracker did. I used to have a previous heart tracker that I would actually like have a heart rate monitor and strap it on, and that thing was good, but that monitor, oh my gosh, it sucked. It sucked in the sense that it like rubbed, because it needed to be right up on your chest. And ladies, if you got a chest, you know what I mean. All right. So I only track 2 rings. That's all I do. And then I'm just looking at my steps. I want to see if I'm having certain days that are more productive than others. Which clearly I can tell that there are a couple of days that I'm having that are more productive, and I can take this and I can bounce it off of even my pen and ink planner, but also just like my memory keeping planner, things like that. Were there certain things happening those days? Okay. And then the next thing I track is the water intake. So I track my meals, I track the rings, I track my steps, and then I track like water intake. Honestly, it's soda. Like, that's really all I drink. I'm sure there's water in here somewhere, but I'm not remembering it either. So yeah. And then like I had a sick day this day, so nothing got closed, anything like that. We had a road trip this weekend, so the food we ate was not great. things like that. So S stands for soda, T stands for, or T, well, T, yeah, the letter T stands for tea, because I do drink tea. And then things like G would be Gatorade and W would be water. And so that's what I put in these little water trackers because I like to see it. And you can only make improvements on your health and fitness when you know what you're actually doing. And I'm trying to really commit to that. This last year, I was not committed to it at all. I just kind of filled this like, hey, let me just do another plan with me. And that's really what it was. And I was like, no, I need to focus on this because our lives are about to change in a lot of ways. And so I need to make sure that I am working towards health in a positive manner. Plus, I have a little girl that's growing up and I need to, she looks at me, you guys. I know that my boys looked up to me, but there is something different that happens with a little girl. And I need to be a great role model for her. I do. I need to show her that it not necessarily is about looks. It's about ensuring you're healthy. So, and enjoying the movement in your body and enjoying what movement you have and, you know, not starving yourself. Don't you dare starve yourself. That will never lead to long-term success. So part of that is, you know, her getting older and me going, you know what, I have to help her along in this journey. I never had anybody help me. I never counted calories, but I also didn't eat well during those years where, you know, I was doing so many sports. I remember a lot of fast food, and that is probably a big downfall of mine. So, okay, so let's get into it. I need to plan for a workout this, where are we? I need to plan for a workout this week. It can't be Saturday because we have a big competition going on for my son. So I have to figure out a day that I'm going to be able to work out, which this is the busiest week that could possibly happen, but we're going to make it happen. We got to figure it out and stuff. And then I need to figure out a day for here. And honestly, I'm thinking it's going to be this day. So you're going to see me probably write some things down, and I think that's going to be pretty good. So I'm wondering, do I move my steps? So this is for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is going to be steps. I'm going to keep steps in the side column again because I did not, or I should say that I do not like looking at it this way day by day. I want to see the overview, if that makes sense. So I think that's what I'm going to stick to doing. And I'm going to kind of keep with the same color scheme going on here. And then I have some custom scripts here from my shop, of course. That way I can just label in my steps. And then where is my freebie page? That gives me everything I need. Where are you, page? Oh, where did this page go? Is it in my... Not seeing it here. All right. See, I thought I was really well prepared, you guys. I thought I was really well prepared, and clearly I was not. So I'm going to take out my stack here. And do I have... Okay, where did that page go? I know that I have that page. Y'all, I'm sitting here. See? I knew it. It's right there in the wrong spot where it needs to be. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do. Okay, we have a lot of pink going on, so I want to break up the pink. So we're going to break up the pink. And we're going to put this guy here. Okay, so I want to see my overview of my steps. And I need to track my vitamins for sure this week. And I am going to add... I'm going to add a light pink divider. I'm going to add a light pink squiggle because I like squiggles. Okay, so that's all I need to track this week. Is that I get back onto my vitamins. And once again, I have a custom script for it because really, honestly, you can't go wrong with having custom scripts. And I absolutely adore them. Okay. So, all right, squeaky chair. All right, now let's go through day by day and figure this out, how we want to do this. Okay, so I don't want to use, okay, so I need to track meals. So we have our graph boxes, or did we use graph boxes last time? Jeez. We did. Okay, so we're going to use lined boxes this time. We're going to use lined boxes, and we are just going to go down the line here. Okay, so this tracks my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, I do not track snacks at this point. Currently, right now, I do not track snacks. It's not something I feel I need to track right now because it's just one more thing on top of everything. I'm trying to grab a handle on certain aspects of the food so that I can start making small changes. And I've addressed this in the past, that one of my biggest areas that needs help is knowing what I eat for lunch. Lunches are really, really difficult for me. They have been difficult for me my entire life. As I look back into, you know, junior high and high school and what I had for lunch, it was garbage. So it has always been a struggle for me. And stuff. Dinners are a little bit easier. I've always been like a one type of breakfast person. Like, I'm pretty consistent. Growing up, a lot of the times it was just cereal. But now that I'm an adult, I eat eggs quite often in the morning. And I find that if I eat a certain helping at a certain time, so like if I cook a certain amount and I eat it by 8 a.m., I am actually very sustained through lunchtime, and actually don't start getting hungry until after most people have eaten lunch, which is good and bad. If I eat sooner than that or I eat later than that, I have a tendency, one, to overeat, and then I'm actually hungry a few hours later. It's really, really, really weird, but it's also okay. So, okay. We are going to use glitter headers this time to divide this out. And I am wanting to kind of change up like what color goes above. There's no rhyme or reason to any of these. Like, they have no, but I do want to kind of just alternate the colorings and things like that. So, okay. So I don't track snacks. That's what I was getting at. I don't track snacks because I'm trying to focus on other things. It's one step at a time. When you can change one habit, then you can move on to another. I'm not going to have so many on my plate that it becomes overwhelming, because then I'll just stop. So, and that's what most people do anyways. If it becomes overwhelming, they just stop. Okay, next thing I need to mark is rings closed. And I think, do I want to use a half doodle box, or do I want to use a third doodle box? I think I'm going to use a third doodle box, just because I write in here. So there is not a lot of like character stickers going on in this planner. And part of the reason is because I just need it to be purely functional, in the sense that I can see what's going on. I can see what I did, what I didn't do, and I'm not being distracted by character stickers. So that's ultimately kind of what my goal is here. So, okay, so hubby has drill weekend this weekend. So yeah, I think that's going to be a day that I need to go do a workout that morning. And that's kind of actually how I planned it when I first started. So you're probably all wondering what I'm doing. So I don't work out every single day. I don't have the time or the desire to do that. And in fact, yeah, this is fine. I don't have the time or the desire to do that. I homeschool 4 kids. I operate, obviously, a very growing business. We have many, many activities. There's a lot going on. Okay, so I said that I wasn't going to use the large sticky notes, but I think, should I use a mini sticky note? No, I'm going to use this guy right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring in a pink. And we're going to mark this down. And I think I even have a custom script for it, because I think if I put it down, it's gonna work. Nope, I do not. Surprisingly, I do not have a workout script. I thought I had a workout of the day script, but I guess I don't. Okay, so let me remove this. I'm changing one habit at a time. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm going to need to do for the future. And for those of you who have made changes that have benefited your life, where you've had to do it one change at a time, I totally like your opinion on this. But now that I see it and what I've been talking about, I'm honestly thinking that these two things go away. I can always like put my habit trackers on like Sunday, because Sundays are a day of rest for me. I don't ever plan on doing any working out. Honestly, I don't care about tracking really much of anything. Only thing I forgot to put on here was the water trackers. Did I even do them on the last week? I didn't, did I? I didn't. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. If I decide when I get into this week that that's something that I want to track, or because I have space, I can come up with something, right? But what I'm getting at is that moving this habit tracker to Sunday, because I don't do a lot of stuff on Sunday that's going to be regarded as fitness. And putting even a third box here and having it be like goal of the week. I don't know if that would work for me. I mean, I'm willing to try out anything. I don't know if it would totally 100% work, but I am committed to filling this out every day. So I'm almost wondering if by seeing the written goal every day, because I am filling it out, I'm wondering if that would kind of help, and whether I complete that goal of the week or I don't, it's something that I can be constantly reminded of. So give me your thoughts down below. So sorry, that was really, really close to the screen. This functional sub is no longer available. The new palette comes out on the 5th, which if I'm loading this up on Wednesday the 2nd, on Saturday spots will open up. And the new colors they're either going to be, they'll already be released by the time here, like I'll post them in the group, or I will release them on Thursday. I haven't decided yet, or maybe I'll release them on Wednesday. Yeah. So just come check out the Facebook group to get to see what March's colors are and what March's washi looks like. That's right, we are committed to doing washi that matches the palettes, that you can buy a la carte no matter what. So well, I hope you enjoyed this rambling plan with me. In the previous video that I just filmed, that's not going up until next week anyways, I told some stories, and I was going to tell some stories here, but apparently I didn't tell any stories because we were talking fitness stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually really digging it, you guys. Like, this is a different layout, and then this is a different layout. I think we're going to do the month of February as nothing but a functional sticker spread. I don't think I'm going to do any kits, because and we're going to take like another minute. That's it. And part of it is because when I used like full boxes, it takes up space. Like I didn't mind here on Sunday. That was cool. But this kit right here, this is even a week's kit. It took up so much space. I would rather these kits be used in my B6 than in my weeks now, because I'm really wanting to not have those distractions. So if you enjoyed everything, if you enjoyed this plan with me, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Everything I used in the in here will be linked down below. Tweezers from Perfect Prints Co., washi from Simply Gilded, and everything else is from my shop, including the planner, which also includes, you guys, the cover, because this is the start of something great. I figure that's a really great one for like a fitness journey. So until then, you guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye now.